Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melanie. I do videos on side hustles, entrepreneurship, passive income, and all things money. Today is a really good one. Today we're going to talk about how to be productive while working at home and starting your own business. So this is kind of like a video for people who are working at home. They need some productivity tips. And this is also a video for people who are working at home and starting a business. Let's get right into the video. Number one, establish a routine. So we know we need a routine. When you wake up in the morning, this is what you do. You wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever, coffee, all these different things, but establish a routine for your morning at work. You could do this the night before, make a list, everything you want to get done, and then highlight the 3 things that you want to be an absolute priority. Like, I have to get these 3 things done. The day cannot end without me getting these 3 things done. And then just make sure your work schedule aligns with your business schedule, like you're planning for the business, if you're in the planning stage, or if you're running the business, make sure your work schedule aligns with that so that when you're done and you get off at 5 o'clock, you can head right into your business tasks. Number 2, have a dedicated workspace. Make your dedicated workspace an obvious workspace. Don't just take your laptop and sit on the couch in front of the TV and start doing your work, because that is going to pull you in and out of focus depending on whatever you're watching and how good your attention span is to focusing on your computer. So definitely get a room in your house, an office. Dedicate this as, this is my office, this is where I do my work, with a desk and lamps and whatever else you need for work, and go in that room. And when you're in that room, that is your office and your work time. Definitely this step will help you because it splits up the rest of the house from your office, and it'll make you more productive. Number 3, I know in 2020, everybody worked from home. Everybody was wearing just like pajamas and they were working, and people were on Zoom meetings with a blazer and, basketball shorts. Definitely be comfortable with what you're wearing so you can work in comfort, but don't just not get dressed for the day. When you get dressed for the day and you wash your face and you put on makeup or whatever you're doing, and you put on a simple outfit, it helps your mind feel like, okay, I'm ready to work. I don't just have on what I had on when I was asleep. I have on real clothes. I mean, you don't have to dress up in a 3-piece suit to work from home, but definitely put on clothes because it'll change your mindset. It'll get your mind into working. Number 4 is minimize distractions. We all have distractions. It can be anything. It could be your phone is what mostly distracts people. Anything happening on your phone, make sure you set it on do not disturb, and you can also set it to let people in past the do not disturb. So if you're a mom, you can put your phone on do not disturb, and then let the school that your kids go to, that number can call you and get through the do not disturb. Or it could be anybody, but put your phone on do not disturb so that all your social media notifications aren't just popping in and out when you're trying to stay focused on work. And then when we're at home, there's also other distractions like, I'm going to try to do the dishes and do a load of laundry and do a load of dishes and animals and different things like that. Make sure none of that is happening while you're in your working block. And that gets me into my next point, plan and prioritize. So I like to make time blocks for, I'm only going to do this from 9 until 10 a.m. So for a whole hour, I'm only going to do that one thing that I assigned myself to do, and everything else I'm not going to think about. I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff because my phone is on do not disturb and I'm just working on that one thing. Extreme focus and prioritize and planning is going to get you through the day, and it's going to get you at the end of the day feeling like you've accomplished something and not like you have a whole to-do list of things that didn't even get done. So when I say prioritize, make sure you're not trying to prioritize 15 different things because that's not going to work. And then when I talk about prioritizing and tracking your progress and your task and things like that, you can make a simple paper to-do list. You can use Trello for productivity tracking. You can also use Asana. I use Asana because it allows me to track what I'm doing, move things around once they've been done, or add things once I need to, whatever I need to add to it. So check any of those out if you're not a paper and pencil person. I like paper and pencil, but I also like Asana. Number 7, definitely avoid multitasking. I used to think that multitasking was the way to get things done quicker, but it's actually not. It's just pulling your focus from one task to 3 different tasks, and you're taking longer to do all 3 of them, and they're not going to be done as well because you're not 100% focused on that one task. You're trying to do 3. So what I mean by that is I'm not talking about multitasking where you're cooking and you're also putting away dishes. That's like mindless multitasking. You don't need to like an analytical mind to focus and do things like put away the dishes. I'm talking about not multitasking 2 work tasks that are heavy attention tasks. So if you have 2 tasks that need your detail and need your attention, don't multitask both of those. Like, don't try to be in a Zoom meeting and in a spreadsheet. And don't do that. Multitasking 2 small things like, oh, I want to listen to this podcast while I fold clothes. That is a normal level of multitask. But when you're multitasking for your work or for your business, don't do that with high attention items. Number 8 is take breaks. So we know that the workday is only 8 hours, and sometimes we don't want to take breaks and we want to just burn through the whole day and try to finish everything. That is not good. That also causes burnout. Definitely take breaks and write your breaks into your schedule so that you know, okay, at 11:15, I'm taking a 15-minute break. I'm going to get up and stretch and walk around and get some coffee or tea or whatever it is. Definitely take breaks, because I know that we've been working from home for so long and we tend not to take breaks, and it kind of blurs the lines between whether you're off and whether you're not. When you get emails at 5:30 and 6 o'clock, you want to answer those emails, but you're technically off work and there's no cutoff to the day. Like when we used to get in our car and leave the building, we would leave our computer there and it was just done, and you didn't get to your email until the next morning. But now we have work emails on our phone, we're working from home, we can do everything that we used to do in the office from home, and when somebody emails you at 8 o'clock, you want to answer. Don't do that. Prioritize your time and prioritize your break. Number 9 is really specific to when you're starting your own business and while you have your 9 to 5. You set clear goals for what you want to accomplish in your 9 to 5 that month, and then you set clear goals for what you want to accomplish in your business. So if you're just starting your business and you're growing it and you haven't really made any money yet, you're going to want to spend more time on your business, because say you want eventually that business to bring you some passive income, but you need time to set it up. Definitely set up blocks of time on the weekends or at night to manage your business and track your milestones and your wins and your progress, so that you can feel like, even though my business is not bringing me in dollars today, I'm setting this up so that it can do that in the next couple of months. And then with your work, you already know your cutoff is 5 o'clock. Let that be a hard cutoff so you can focus on your business. And then finally, number 10 is manage your energy so that you're not burnt out. So as moms, we want to do everything. We want to work a 9 to 5 and then start a business and then be on the PTA of our kids' school and then be the soccer coach or whatever. We want to just do all the things. However, it's very difficult to do all the things because there are only 24 hours in a day and you also need to sleep. So managing your energy. I have the most energy in the morning between 8 and noon. That is when I do my really hard focused tasks and I get those done, and then it kind of goes downhill from there, and I need a coffee or I need like an energy something around 3 or whatever. But plan your task around where your highest energy is. So if you need a high level of energy to do this task, what point in the day are you the most energized and you can do it and focus on the task? And then what point in the day where you don't have a lot of energy and you don't have a lot of mind power to do that, put another task where it's just kind of you're on autopilot. So definitely think about that. That is really more for the moms who are doing like 19 things at once. That'll help you kind of stop, do one thing. This is when I have energy to do it. I hope that these tips helped you out, whether you're at a 9 to 5 and you're starting your own business, or whether you're a stay-at-home mom and you want to start your own business. I think that these tips will definitely help you out. Check out Asana and check out Trello. I'll leave links for those two down in the description, and I'll leave a link for my budget video as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe.